All right, this is just another fun edit to show kind of how it's done. I'm not going to go into details of what I'm doing. I'm just going to let you see me do it, kind of. All right, this is Lydia, and she's gorgeous. And we're gonna edit her a little bit here. Played with the exposure to bring it up just a hair. There we go. Brought the shadows in. That's good. All right, now let's edit this in Photoshop. There we go. All right. Now we're going to start out by changing some things around here just a little bit. She's fine. There's nothing wrong with how she is, but we're going to change some things up a little bit. All right. Bring this in so you can see it all. There we go. So this is Liquify, so we're going to make things a little bit bigger here. We'll pull out the hair just a little. There we go. And bring her back in just a little bit there. This is really kind of cool to see how she's a little bit of some pants here are showing. All right, with Liquify we can very easily pull our pants down. There we go. Good. Bring this in just a little. Bring her back out just a little. Get a little more curve in there. All right. Looking good. All right. So okay to that. Now I look to make sure I didn't change her face any. Looks good. Let you see the difference between the two. All right. And I'm going to flatten this because, yeah, I do a lot of, so far good enough. And it does the job. All right. Well, let's go back. I want to see something here. No, that's fine. All right. So I'm going to do something called frequency separation. Check to see the blurriness here and see if I want to blend anything. And now it's gone into detail. So I can edit the detail. This is where I would zoom in, and it's already picked this, the proper tool for it, which is called a clone stamp. And I can take a part of her forehead, in this case, and put it over other parts. So we can find any little tiny flaws, which, by the way, flaws are what makes beauty. So I don't like to think of it as flaws, really. It's differences. But, you know, there's little temporary ones. We take care of them. Take them out. At least that's the theory. There we go. This is where you can take stray hairs out and stuff. That's one way to do it. I don't see any other flaws anywhere, or things that I want to change. Kind of like this in her mouth. She's doing a little bit of a smirky look. All right. As far as blending, let's see. Go to the mixer brush thing here and pick the color of her skin. And now let's see. It's a little dark. Darker than I want it. So let's do it a little lighter here. and picking the color. What this does is it smooths things out. They're more, wow, that was done on completely the wrong layer. Okay, that's better. If it's a little blotchy or there's some like I'm smoothing her cheek out here a little bit, and you can kind of see it. Let's see what we got down here. It looks good. We'll smooth this out just a little bit. Not taking the detail off of it at all, yet smoothing it out. All right, I'm going to flatten this because it looks like I want. And there's one thing I'm going to do. I missed a little piece down here when I did the liquify. So we're going to do that again. Just going to pull down a little more here. There we go. Now she looks proper here. So, all right, let's take out some other little hairs and things. There's a couple of strands here that take the eye away from the flow of the hair. I love content aware. I can say delete this and it says okay, and it looks around to see what it's supposed to look like, or what it thinks it's supposed to look like, and adjusts accordingly. All right, so far so good. What do we got here? All right, I like it. Okay, now we're going to do dodge and burn. We're going to give her a little more shape. I mean, she's got shape, but I'm going to add some white where the white is. Might add a little bit where there isn't. The hair is really a fun place to do it, so I'm going to do a bunch in here, especially up where the curls are. These are the highlights the ladies pay money to have done permanently. All right, that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to do burn, which is darkens areas, and we'll see what we can do here to darken in here, darken around the face. Now the difference. It's with it. It's without it. And the highlights with it and without it. Big difference, huh? Might crank that one down just a little bit. I may have overcooked it just a little. There we go. Now let's put a background in there, just because. Because I like adding backgrounds. I've got some favorites. Let's go to those. Let me use this one. All right. And we'll flip it around. I want it to go the other way. Okay, I'll make it bigger here. Say okay. And I want it to not be bright like that, and we're going to blur it. Okay. And let's see, what's the original picture look like? That should work okay. Alrighty. Let's go down here and flatten these. Which I should have done before. Alright. And I'm going to take this, the original picture, I'm going to put it on top of the background. Okay? I got to do something with the background here. Going to pull this out further. Okay. There, that looks good. All right, and let's just paint a little of the background in, and we should be good. Alrighty. And stick my name on it. So when I get a couple of years older and can't identify my work, at least my name will be on it, so I can go, hey, that's one of mine. And if all goes well, I'll be able to say, I remember taking that picture. And I'll remember a name and, you know, the whole works. But I could be stretching it here. There we go. Now I'm going to save it. Go back to Lightroom. It'll show the before and after. Okay, this is the finished one. This is what we started with. So see the difference? Look at the hair, colors, cheek. And we'll play around with the highlights and things here just a little bit. Let's bring her out a little bit more. Alrighty, well, there you go. There's Lydia. I just used up at least a few minutes of your quarantine. So enjoy, stay safe, and trust the fact that something's going on out there. And it's best to stay out of it.